Alright, Tyler, tune number 10. It is Just Walking in the Rain, sung by? Nice one, Johnny Ray. Well done. Johnny Ray, Just Walking in the Rain. That's what a lot of us were doing today. Tune number 11 goes like this.
Walked down the street like a good girl should. He followed me down the street like a you. Because a guy is a guy.
That was yours.
So this time I'll tell you what this fella did to me. I walked to my house.
Alright, what's the title of tune number 11?
A guy is a guy.
A Guy is a Guy, sung by?
Doris Day.
Well done, Doris Day, singing A Guy is a Guy. Good tune. Nice one. Okay, you can stop now. Stop. Now, stop. I'm just kidding. That was a good song. Tune number 13. What's the title? Sorry, number 12. Beautiful. Well done. Really good timing. So what's the title of tune number 13? That's Amore. Sung by? Dean Martin. Well done then. Dean Martin singing That's Amore. 14, what is the title?
Love Potion number 9.
Nice, nice. How did you know? Love Potion number 9, sung by? You know the title, but you do, you do. In fact, it is correct. The Coasters, well done. The Coasters. That was 14. 15th and final goes a little like this. Title of 15th and final tune, go for it. No, it's Come On, Let's Go.
Oh.
Come On, Let's Go is the title. And what is the name of the artist there? You might still get a point here. I heard someone say the second one. Well done, Richie. And hand the sheets directly on to me. Thank you. Well, 8:45, 9:45 and 10:45, so they kick off in 15 minutes. Now, happy hour for here is going to continue in a sports bar. This venue is closed with a private function, so after this you can make your way to sports bar and they'll continue serving the happy hour until 10 p.m.
I can help you with that, yeah. So, yeah.
Did you put your name on it?
I don't know what was supposed to be the sale.
He's like one of the
spring, and spring became the summer. I believe you come on. Alright guys, let me see everyone's hands up in the air. Hey, touch your hand. I'm going tonight. I should have stayed on the fire. I should have. So all those faces, people going by, I see friends and say, how do you do? And then they say, I love you. I hear babies cry, watch them grow, they want you more. I'll never know. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Guys, I got another drink. How awesome is this? Who's this one from? Oh, thank
Watching the ships fall in, and I watch them roll away, yeah, oh yeah. And I saw just to sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tides roll away, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time, in time. Left my home in Georgia, heading for the Frisco Bay. I got nothing to live for. Looks like nothing's gonna come my way. Oh yeah, I'm so just to sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tides roll away, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time and time. All right, who can whistle?
pass. I can see the passing point, love. If you come out here, you can see it when you're looking through the glass. Is that the one there, yeah? Well, they've shut it.
To where?
Go to the top of the mountain there.
You got the right.
Isn't that amazing? Oh, look at the kinds.
That's really amazing.
Look, they've got every kind there. Every kind of hydrangea there is.
Yeah. Beautiful.
They like it in there because it's damp.
Yeah.
They do so well in England and in Vancouver because of that. It's damp. Oh, look at the grape hyacinths. Two little tiny grape. House.
I believe so. Somebody did tell us that earlier on today.
That's the one that's the ladies here.
Like Picton's military. Yes, some of them are some green. Some of them is the real seeds.
And that's the begonia house as well. Yeah. I said to Roy as we were coming, I said, I think we've probably missed the best of the road. Remember. Do we take
No. What we do?
Oh, Annie.
drawing?
Sorry. See, look at this puddle. Certainly windy.
Yes, it was, wasn't it?
Yes.
Dead trees here. Well, these are willow trees that arrived here at a self-balanced seed, really. Because the willows and that, they were brought into New Zealand to plant around riverbanks and that, to root systems to stabilise erosion of the riverbank. Radiant plate slowly moving towards one another.
Glad the sun's out because all day and all night it rains. It's a lot of work. It is for sure.
Thistles are huge. Then get to kind of the cypress
Come.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. It's wet. It's getting wet.
Getting out and starting to create a garden because the old house was dark and we had to repile, refloor. It was major. So I just started to create a garden, and it's we work from home, so I've been able to back there's a maroon cottage, that's our office, so we're furniture makers.
In the box in the set, you only do that once a year? Yes. Something
Yeah,
different.
but
I got
not
fertilizer.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What is it? The olives. So we used to
I'll be with you, I guess.
Those are lemons, I think.
And what is this? What kind of tree is this? Is that pears?
Put them under the park. Without.
That's the one from California.
As far as the roosters get along.
Southern, and the U.S. in general right now.
Two of them? No, the same. I'm surprised they get along.
Yeah. No. Okay. Oh, that's good. I've got people who want this.
Mr. T and Jeff are the last two people.
And they're not even ready for another month yet.
No.
This
They're as red as your lipstick.
everything you could ever need.
Yeah.
You see if you
Valley down there is 610 kilometres from Benmore right up to Wellington. And it comes up here, and then just the other side of Blenheim, it goes through undersea cable. It goes across to Wellington.
These ones have been from Christmas time, so about 6 weeks ago. And these are all females that we use for building during February. No, these don't. I'm marine. And I've got pink nose and they look a wee bit different, so they're beautiful.
keep them all together.
That's what the stars show. This is fun. Yeah, this is big guy. I've known for it. They love to do the lightning said that. Yeah, Muzz. Yep, go.
That's me.
Lie down, Case. Coach, right down, Coach. Behind. Steady, steady, steady. Down, Mug. Down, Mug. Behind, Coach. Behind, Coach. Behind, Jock. Stop from the hitting dogs, they eye them up, sneak around and them up. So if you can get a stop and come back on them, you're halfway there. And then from there you progress and you get a left or right on it. Merry-go-round, you ask the dog go left and you go left, and you ask them to go right, you go right. So when you got that on them, they could be anywhere from 1.5 years to 2 years old. So from then on, they're just kind of learning on the job and just more experience, the better they get. And you're trying to have some young ones in the team and some old ones in the team, just so you got a bit of variation, so you don't have a heap of young ones driving you crazy. Just like children, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you've got a couple of younger ones at home that they aren't quite ready to take out at the moment, but they probably a bit more useful. They just like to go. But yeah, you try and have the young ones coming in, then you retire the old ones going out, and it just keeps them turning over. But there might be a dog that you, just like some humans that you don't get along with, the characteristics you mightn't like them. So you might sell them to somebody else. A broken in dog like this with the what they call the gear on the left and the right, and they go in the stop, you should be getting $4,000 or $5,000 for probably. And if you buy a little wee pup, that might be $400 or $500. So there are people out there that just train dogs and sell them, but I don't sell them unless you kind of diswipe them. Yep, there's no females here at the moment. They come in season once a year. So I've got 2 at home at the moment. They're on season, so you can't take them out for male dogs. But
how long does it take to train the herder?
Oh, it's ongoing all the time. Depends if they ask the wife and probably say never trained. Sorry, what was your... How long do they live?
How long?
The big black and tan, the Hunterway dogs, are a bit more solider and heavier. They don't last as long as little heating dogs. So the heating dogs, their working life could be 8 to 9, and the Hunterways might be 7 to 8. And then all depends on what terrain you're working on too. If you're on big, high mountainous stuff that's pretty hard on them all day, they'll slow down a lot quicker. And if you're on nice flat land, they'll last a bit longer. But when they get to an age here where it's a bit hard on them, the work day for me, I like to retire them to a lowland property where they can see their days out just with on a little flat paddock or something like that.
I was wondering if they got because most of the hounds love barking.
Yeah. It's a bit like that. Yeah. Once they get on the scent of a stock or something like that. Some of them bark, but some of them are pretty clever, and they won't bark until they get on stock if they're a bit more handy. And it doesn't. But it's been bred into them. The heating dogs are They're more of a fast dog, they're quick dogs, so if the sheep are running away they can scoot out and gather them and pull them back towards you. These dogs, with the whistles and that, you have different whistles for the different commands, so they could be, well, mate, 2 or 3 k's away, and you could be working them on the hill, so the whistle kind of does travel a bit better than the yelling and screaming. It's probably a bit easier on your voice too. The sheep camp on merinos definitely camp on the tops, so if you can get them on the tops of the hills, it's a lot easier before they spread out. So you try and get the most of the work done before the heat of the day. But the stock, they live outdoors all year round, so they'll be, all depends on the type of season, they'll be on a rotation in their paddocks, what we call paddocks, from their block to block. So they might last in some blocks for 2 days, or might last in block for a week or so. So you'll be moving them from day to day or week to week. And other things, when we bring them in, they might come in for when we shear. They all come in for shearing or tidying up around the dags or something like that, or scanning. So, and then in the other times of that, it's checking on that they've got water or grass or the fences are up to date. Just general maintenance.
We go with the sheep herders. Stephen doesn't have to go out to them because at night, or when you're not there, they're perfectly safe. We have no predators, no wolves, coyotes. We just have politicians and and so Stephen goes.
Where were you yesterday? Well, yeah, hopefully to yesterday. Feed themselves and they're not real heavy.
You see, we have four stands, so we have 4 shearers obviously. They shear about 200 a day. We shear them once a year. The sheep today will have not quite 12 months wool on for demonstration purposes. We shear them now at about Christmas time. So there's 4 shearers and 6 people who are looking after the wool. So we're shearing 800 a day. That's about 25 bales of 200 kilogram bales of wool coming off that on an average. It's about an average of 4 to 5 kilograms. So it's a competitive sport, shearing, just like dogs are. So Stephen can shear up to 200 a day. But it's competitive, and those guys can shear less than 1 a minute. And they can do.
Wow.
They don't get away. Stephen.
Get up, Muzz. Get up, Muzz.
Okay, someone asked how many times we can breed with the sheep. They have, you can tell how old they are by looking at their teeth. This one's 2 years old. They have no teeth at the top, just at the bottom. And then by the time they're about 5-year-old, they've got that quite full at the bottom. And then by the time they're 7-year-old, those teeth start wearing out. And once they've worn out, they've got no teeth. Sadly, we don't do dentures, so that's when they become mutton, salami, sausages, Indian curry. Meals in prisons where you can't complain and walk out. Old people's homes are the same. But our purpose for these is to breed them for the lamb. It used to be wool. When I first started farming, 75% of my income came from the wool, but that's now about 10%. It's just really dropped in price. We compete with synthetics. Oil's been cheap for a few years, so it's made it harder and harder. What else can I tell you? When they're first shorn, she would be vulnerable to the cold, wet weather. So we would put them back in the shed or put them in really long shelter. Within about 48 hours, if you like, come and rub your hand on it, you'll feel that grease against the skin. They just push that centre, excrete that grease out, and 48 hours later, it's just like an awesome jacket. It just runs away, and they're quite safe. They have on an average of about, on this property, about... Yeah, just rub your hand on it. She's fine. She'll say thank you. They have an average of about 1.3 lambs. Obviously, 1.4. That's not something wrong. She's our income is from breeding lamb, which we sell to the world as New Zealand lamb. So you're going to have some for lunch if you choose it. So we scan them about after they're mated in the autumn and they have their lambs in the spring. 5 months, there's 5 days at the station, and so we mate them in the autumn so as when they're having their lambs, the weather's warming up and the grass is growing. Any other questions?
Is that a 12-month fleece? Because it didn't
no,
look...
it's not, it's shorter.
I thought it looked short, yes.
That's about 9 months, I guess. They grow to about 4 inches of the type of wool that we're breeding.
Yeah.
This wool's for clothing. The coarser wool, the stronger wool, which grows longer, is for carpets. And then this merino wool, which you'll probably see merino clothing. We measure wool by the thickness of the diameter of each fibre. Merino wool is a very thin wool or low micron as we call it, and that's why it feels like silk. That's why it's nice for addition clothing. It's dense, and that's why it's so warm. Beautiful there. In fact, you've probably been to the shops where they sell a mixture of merino and possum. Possums are a pest, but they just give it that beautiful warm feeling, and it makes it, it's very light, so they mix possum with merino wool, and I wear it, it's just great.
Where do you get the possum wool? Obviously they're attached. Where do you get the wool?
Okay, yeah, they came from Australia, so if there's any Australians No, they're just a pest, so there's about 90 million of them, and and they're eating our native forests, they're spreading TB in our cattle, so we have people hunting them, and their bonus is that they can sell that for about $120 a kilogram, whereas this is worth about $5. So it's a good income for those, and of course we encourage them and we pay for people to do it.
Can you make me a sweater before I leave?
I can do most things, but I can't. My mother never taught me to do it. I didn't want to learn. But yeah, that would make a nice sweater. That's about the quality of wool that we would use for a sweater. So we get about 4 to 5 kilograms on a 12-month fleece. They're sorted, they're classed, and then we put them into wool bales with a hydraulic press, and they get sent off to auction mainly. And then they're auctioned, and the buyers buy them from similar types of countries, similar types of sheep. They put them together, and then most of it gets sold to China, unfortunately, because it's they now control it, and it's not good having lack of competition or something like that. Although we do it here, especially the merino wool goes to Italy. It's the major buyer of that. Those are great clothing.
So you're making about $5 a sheep.
Well, 5 times 5. We're making about $15 to $20 a sheep off the wool. And I mean,
So
the
5 kilograms is, oh no, oh,
it's about $3 a kilogram.
Right.
About 5 kilograms.
Oh, the fleece is
It's
great.
hardly paying for the cost.
Sorry? Oh, the fleece is great.
Great. It is, but it used to be major. It's now just a byproduct.
Does the herder normally stay on a farm or move around?
This guy, we don't let him out the gates.
Yeah, okay.
Once you get a good one, you don't let them go.
Yeah.
No, they live on and work on
On the same farms.
Stephen runs this farm plus another farm with some help. He's looking after about 15,000 sheep. So he's a bit of a star. But no, they don't move around. But the guys that shear the sheep and the people that handle the wool for us, they're contractors and they move from farm to farm. In fact, the really good shearers will go to Australia and shear, so they do it for 12 months of the year. And they're good and they're fit and they're athletes and they can make some money, and then they end up often by buying a small farm and training up and being bigger farmers. So it's great that they can, all that hard work, they can earn some capital, which is really good.
In England, that's fleece would be worth about 50.
Any other questions? Well, I'll be up there and we'll be able to talk to you about service and lunch. So from here we can go up in November. So you'll see inside where you're going to the dining room to get your meal, cracks in the walls. We were lucky, all our friends, or lots of our friends, their houses are just rubble on the ground and they're living in a tent or a caravan while they're waiting for it to be built, and that would take 2 years because there's a thing called insurance, which is great when you're paying the premium. When it comes to the other end of paying out, they have every reason why they need more, and there's huge delays. So you can walk up.
Oh yeah, they are. I mean, it was still impressive. Okay, we didn't.
We're all about the land.
I'm sure you are.
Hello, how are you?
Style lamb.
Well, thank you. Great. That's awesome.
Absolutely super, yeah.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Yes?
Yeah, it's a movie. You're part of the movie. You're the most important ingredient.
Well, it was terrifying to say the least. It was just,
That's great.
Were you at home when it happened?
yeah, we were in bed. It was midnight.
But when you think of lunch alone, it's like, and I think of true desserts, 2 glasses of wine. What? 3 glasses of wine. Yeah. I've got my money's worth. Oh, you're a ladder. You do it that way as opposed to pass the tree.
It looks like they look like garden daisies, like lawn daisies. We have to wait for it.
So this Joe was born here, this was his grandson. And I really loved it. And the other way, just swapped about.
Controlling the grass and having best
There's the guy over there, feeding the sheep.
It's the price is coming up now. It's a world commodity.
That was great.
I have to get a picture of that. I'm sort of doing a video. And I'm going to go into this fancy toilet in, where are we, Picton?
Picton.
With all the mod cons. First you get in here, turn around, and there's a little button.
Please press button to lock. Door locked. Your maximum use time is 10 minutes. Press button to unlock door. Door is unlocked. Thank you for using.
That was an amazing experience. These are the best. Raspberry. going down the other end because there's another one coming. Need two to get about.
Farm on one side, and of course out the other side the hill just went out level for quite a distance. Well, that hill's no longer there. It actually dropped down. There's a massive gully running right alongside the road of this guy's driveway. Just a massive gully. On the left-hand side, get some really great shots from up there. Always looking for an advantage where you can get a really great shot.
所以我跟你说，你照那个房子那块还不错，我照你这样叠房子上面蓝天那个，还可以。奥克兰没那么漂亮，那个。
In the valley, that's the Havelock. On the right hand side it's the Clyde, where the two of them meet out behind. Over on the far side you can see some pine trees, and there's a valley just in behind there, and that's where they superimposed Helm's Deep during the filming of The Lord of the Rings. But where the trees are over on the far side there, it's where the two rivers meet. It then becomes the Rangitata, and so as it flows down it goes past another farm on the other side, over to the, I'll point it out to you shortly, and that's called Mesopotamia.
I'm Craig Francis.
Amanda Otter. Alwyn. She makes a statement. It's great. Yeah, Miranda. Yeah, sorry, Miranda Otter. What did I say? Otto. Otto. What did I say? Otto. Oh, Otter. Sorry, Miranda Otto. Yeah.
It's a movie.
Oh,
it's
no, it's a movie. Oh, no, you can kill
Oh, is it a movie?
No, it is.
Okay, up it comes.
Across the...
And if you are interested in learning more, there will be an officer near the front office to answer any questions you may have. Please continue enjoying your day in port. Thank you.
Do not wait till 4:30.
panic sets in, so 4-ish would be a good time. And then for those of you that don't want to stay and come, started as a railway station in 1906.
Oh, watch out. Turn this way.
Go back in the pipe. Get the hell with that.
With a baby over the semi-select around the baby field, they throw them around the line. That happens right there. Now the orchid comes in, the only now really. We're the only one that comes up. You're a pretty good job now, I'll tell you right now. Pretty way to go. We've got the gear here. Follow the button. We've got the gear like that. Not the other room. Yeah. I'm going to sell one of the ones. When you take it, so we'll see how it goes. There you go. Where do you stay? Crush it. Well, those are beautiful.
Whale, yeah. 1300.
Okay folks, what we're going to do here everybody happy? Yep. Try that.
Terry, do you know where Craig and Jeff are?
They're in the Alga.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll either be here or there, because there's nowhere else.
Okay.
But
Haven't left anyone behind.
lovely to have, oh no, we won't do that. Lovely to have you all here, guys. It's all good. Just a shame about the bloody fog today. So, because honestly, one thing I have noticed though, and this is an absolute definite, the humans are definitely getting very, I mean this is an absolute general, very disconnected with nature.
I agree.
To the point where it is going to start an impact on our...
What? Good.
There we are, sitting in Dunedin. Looks exactly like Edinburgh. Well, it's up a hill, it's the same
And I'm just having the time of my wife.
And guess what? We're on Princess Street, the main shopping street, just like Edinburgh.
Hey there.
But again, just like New York, it's in the States. So rather than take the Torontonian,
don't jump. That's not good. Just take the camera, take back ready. Keep like that.
because they're extremely developed.
I'm going up to get a table so Anne and Roy don't feel abandoned again.
Okay.
I'll see you up there. Because you're going now into open ocean, there's nothing to photograph.
Nothing to photograph.
That's it.
He's like one of the
I'm going to step aside just a second and leave you in the capable hands of the BB King All-Stars. Give them a big round of applause if you will.
tip. When you make that California trip, you get your kicks on Route 66. Come on and get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66.
Alright, what's the title of tune number 8? Maggie May! Maggie May, sung by? Rod Stewart! Rod Stewart, correct. Rod Stewart. Rod Stewart. Alright, tribute tune number 9 goes like this. We all know it. All together now, come on. Come on. All together, here we go.
Let's get it on!
So out of time, that's alright though. I was going to say something, I'm not going to say. What's the title of tune number 9?
Let's get it on!
It is Let's Get It On, sung by?
Marvin Gaye!
It's sung by Marvin Gaye, correct. Let's Get It On. It's whoopee time.
Yes. They knew almost
Tune, yes, excuse you. Oh, tune number 10. Come on, all together now.
We'll rock you!
Here we go.
We will rock you!
Yeah, you got it. Let's see if you know the lyrics, eh? Oh, the world someday.
You got blood on your face, big disgrace. Waving your banner all over the place.
Sing it!
We will rock you!
Well done, well done. It's We Will Rock You, sung by Queen. Well done, sung by Queen. Good song. I know, we have one team winner. One team winner, 26 points. Oh my goodness, they are music gurus. They were definitely 70s gurus anyway. Let's give them a huge and thunderous round of applause. Winning our trivia champs this evening. Coming up and see me. It is team, ironic, Baby Boomers Plus. Well done, team Baby Boomers. They are our trivia champions. Huge round of applause. Thanks so much everyone for hanging out. Have a great evening. Check the 10 o'clock show. BB King All Stars are happening tonight as well. And you still got some happy hour left over as well. Buy one, get one for $2.
But we gotta get a record of this.
Oh, are you recording?
Yeah.
And you're standing still. Oh, we're standing still. Oh, so we're recording. It's okay, I got you. Move! Well done, Baby Boomers Plus. Congratulations, man. What do you got? I can't. You got the surfboards or the? We got nothing. We only come in third every time. Perfect. Well, the souvenir Australian New Zealand. Oh yeah. How many?